Hey, how are you doing? I think gig economy that people can get one-off job is the biggest social system that startups in the Silicon Valley have produced in the past 10 years, and gig workers armed with smartphones, cars, and bicycles, and big bag can register so many kinds of application platform like uh, Uber and Uber is, and they can take on freelance assignments like delivering food, delivering groceries, and uh, pet sitting, housekeeping, and transporting passengers by car and something like that. And platform giants like Uber and Lyft and DoorDash uh, talk up themselves like people who are fed up with shift work will be able to work flexibly by means of our business. However, on the other hand, this company can evade financial burden of employment benefits like medical insurance and workers' accident compensation and paid holidays, which are normally given to workers as the right of labor in American society. And to make matter worse, these companies just provides financial support for referendum aiming for uh, enactment of a bill that gig workers are not uh, are gig workers are not treated as a offshore full-time worker, but gig workers are treated as sole proprietor or freelancer in California. And this kind of movement can be also seen in New York and Massachusetts, Illinois as well. However, new star apps like uh, Gorilla, Gorilla, and other new star apps in resentment against unreasonableness of capitalism confront this kind of problems to realize the scenario. The new star apps are like um, uh, the new startups like Joker, Bike, and 1520 and Fresh No More, which are delivery startups, instant delivery new startups. And these companies provide a service to deliver groceries and food, which you can see everywhere in the supermarket, to the entrance of your house, and your ordered product will be sent to your place within from 10 to 30 minutes after you place order from an application. And delivery workers of these companies are not freelancer or sole proprietor, but they are full-time worker of these companies. So they work for this new start apps in full-time position. So, and Adam Wasinski, who is the head of Gorillas USA, said it would be almost impossible to guarantee 10 minutes delivery limit without full-time delivery staff in the company. So Gorilla is the most rapid growing startups and instant delivery market in the United States and other European countries. Although Gorilla is just 8 months old since it established its business in the United States, it succeeded in fundraising around 1 billion US dollars so far, and it was almost already formidable, tough to beat middle class startup in instant delivery startup market. And Wasinski said that the most delivery staff are full-time workers, and this company he guaranteed medical insurance and workers accident compensation and paid holidays, and what they need at work is all prepared by the companies like raincoats and windbreakers and motor assisted bicycles and etc. for free. So these startups normally set up a very small base in the city center with high population density, and they store 1,000, 2,000 items all the time to prepare for the orders. And this is really unique business point that you cannot see the business model of Uber and DoorDash and Instacart and Script that completely manage the business virtually without any warehouses. So in the base of Gorillas, delivery staff always manage the inventory and control inventories and take care of the products and pack the products before they deliver the product to the consumers. And they said the number of groceries that people will buy through the Gorillas tends to be less than the number of groceries that people will buy in the supermarket once a week or once every 2 weeks in the supermarket. And so the staff is always waiting for the orders at the base to prepare. So and the major grocery instant delivery like delivery startups like DoorDash and GoPath also had the same system. Also had the same base in the city center of the United States, but they only hire warehouse staff in the company, and the gig workers is always looked as just sole proprietor. So these startups just give one-off job to gig workers without giving companies good treatment. So, but on the other hand, it is not that all the employees hired by these all the employees like delivery staff hired by this instant startups like Gorillas are happy with the treatment from the company. Staff working at a Gorilla in Berlin complain about a non-pay status and insufficient provided equipment like insufficient raincourse, windbreakers, and bicycles. And there are some reports that some employees were dismissed. Some employees were dismissed due to plunging multiple warehouses into suspension for a certain term by joining the Wildcat strike, which is a strike undertaken by workers without any approval from officials of labor unions. So, in response to this situation, experts of labor and employment problems question if this new instant delivery business simply get the appearance of gig workers transformed by the company's minimal benefits, and the essence of the workers is not really different from the gig workers after all. So James Walker, who is the CEO of Gorilla, answered this problem. It cannot be said that we have growth pain as rapid growing startups. So we grow up rapidly, and we also have a pain, and so we have to accept it or something like that. So but the majority of the problem that about workers' salary has already been solved. So in my opinion, in the wake of coronavirus infection around the world, the business model that completes shopping by inside the house only by means of delivery platform without going outside is really popular among investors around the world these days. And a new work style which we've never seen so far was established, and people's work style has diversified the appearance of the instant delivery platform, and by the appearance of instant delivery startups. And depending on the way of thinking, this business model contribute to the creation of employment and accept the people who are not really suitable for working in organization. So I think this is really good attempts. So moreover, working under self-supporting accounting system will promote self entrepreneurship to individual workers, in spite of contracting business that has controversial issue about employment treatment problems. So even though given work is a manual labor, the factor that people can work as a freelance that enables you to have some kind of discretion under your responsibility can highlight the importance of independent work style that requires workers to decide and move themselves. So for me, this business model gives a really good chance to normal people to become business owners through manual labor. So, and I think considering how you can solve the problem by yourself that you complain about to the companies is the very first step to get used to doing your own business by your own, before waiting for the company to prepare the compensation or guarantee. So people who take this as a chance and take advantages of system can win success, but people take the system in a really passive way that you're waiting for company's compensation or company's benefits. I think you'd better not using this platform, because you are sooner or later you get really worried about unreasonableness that you've never experienced before when you used to work for the previous company. So no matter what kind of business you are involved in, if you work under independent accounting system, although you receive no benefits from the company, your income is going to be skyrocketing depending on your effort. So nobody care about the fact that being distracted by immediate profits and the company's benefits when you do that business. So I don't condemn this gig work style, but I think this instant delivery system really needs to introduce a rating system of workers' achievement and evaluation from consumers, which makes it possible to raise the salary for furthermore incentives of workers.